Coming up in this video.
Holy crap, dude, an ECM insulator. First hit, you weirdo.
Yeah, that's Chuck luck.
Chuck luck. Oh, by the way, good news. Chuck just got Social Security. What are you spending all your money now on?
Still going to Walmart, but you know, buying better stuff there.
What the hell? Chuck.
Take that one.
Oh, that's beautiful. Whoa, cool. Through splintered eyes.
Digging the West with BottleNed.
Hole digging challenge. 1, 2, 3 men. One hole. We're gonna dig from here all the way 10 feet to here. We're gonna split everything we find. Three-way split.
And this is what it feels like to dig in it.
Only real men with real bellies and real stupid hats
Manly men.
can dig this hole and tackle this challenge. Ready and go. Go, Chuck. Oh, by the way, good news. Chuck just got Social Security. So, what are you spending all your money now on?
Well, I've going to a eating better, I guess. Better going to El Pollo Loco more, and still going to Walmart, but buying better stuff there. Instead of a little thing of potato salad, I can get the big Bondo thing now. I go to fast food, I can get a side of fries too.
He gets a large soda instead of a small at McDonald's. They didn't realize they're all $1. Try to tell him.
Nope, Chuck's going for the gravy. Huh?
ECM.
No! Holy crap, dude, an ECM insulator.
Yeah.
First hit, you weirdo!
Yeah, that's Chuck luck.
Chuck luck.
That's Chuck luck indeed.
Oh, ECM, wow!
That's quite a bit missing. Still got some value.
Yeah? That's killer.
Awesome. See?
Whoa.
No scratch marks on it.
1870s, that's the Electric Cable and Maintenance Company, San Francisco.
That's the very top of the layer.
Wow.
Get it.
Sit on it. How do you like it?
I'd like it better if the whole thing was there, but it's still, that's a good sign. But
yeah,
they're in this town big time.
No name Ryan had a question.
Yeah, what do you do when you get to the layer? And the Big Cheese and I, we said, you just kind of lightly stir it up with the shovel, or you plunge the shovel very gently with your foot. Plunge. And if you encounter something that feels, like it's an intact glass vessel or porcelain, and you'll back off. Slough through it like this and feel around, so you're always ahead of your shovel, so to speak, so you don't unexpectedly encounter an object and therefore destroy it.
Gonna go home. Alabama's playing.
Some of us are real diggers, some of us aren't.
I dug the hole for you.
Oh, you got glass.
This is probably from a
Give me that.
wine bottle.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, this is a Whitley wine bottle. Looks to be pretty early, 1870s period. I have to know more than you, or it's just pathetic. Okay, exposure services. We have a what looks to be a Black Glass ale. She's talking. Oh, baby. That's an interesting Euro. Black glass, 1880s, maybe 1870s. It's turn mold though, so I'm thinking it might be 1880s. It's got a great top. It's got a cool base too. It's definitely an older base. Hold it up. Like Vanna White. No, Vanna White, dude. Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. Got something weird here. It's an ant colony at the 4-foot level. That's crazy. I didn't know ants can actually go that deep. And they made their home in a Chinese bowl. That's cool. What do you got, Chuck?
Some kind of bottle.
Oh, I can see that.
I know. How do you get down here?
Here's some kind of Chuck.
That sounds like too deep of a philosophical question for me at this time.
That actually looks like a beer.
Yeah, it looks like.
God, you are so.
It's all right. There's one under there.
Don't take the patina off. That's a beautiful patina. Looks like a beer bottle from the 1880s.
Big chunk right here. I can't get through it.
Here, need someone with a stronger wrist. I got a really strong wrist.
Yeah, just let me do it, you wanker.
Jeez, pry boy. Oh God, the top. Oh, don't. Oh, you're gonna knife edge top. You're gonna take a big chunk. Okay.
Don't have a nice edge.
Don't wipe the patina off now.
Okay, I'm just looking for a bossing. What's a McKee?
Oh, it's a McKee, 1880s.
Yeah, what's an old beer?
Oh, look what you did.
I didn't do that. Okay, all right, toss it.
By the 1880s, generic beer bottles like this one, blown at huge East Coast factories, were transported out here by the millions on the Transcontinental Railroad to feed the huge demand for alcohol in the West.
Extracted by hand.
Beautiful patina, actually. That's a beautiful display bot. Look at that. Excuse me.
I'm trying to get this thing here, and then I hit this thing.
Double bot hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there. So it looks kind of bluish there.
It does. It has a nice color to it.
Yeah, so we got possible blue, but we got to get this guy out of the way first. Let me see if this will lift out. Yeah.
Oh.
Get that out. Didn't break that.
Oh my
God. So put that up above. I have one of these. Let's see if we can get to this guy.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Precision.
Does it get closer?
Yeah, now I know.
Here, I'll help you a little bit. Here.
Now I know why you got kicked out of Catholic school. Laughing like that in school.
Don't pry it. Don't pry it.
That's loose.
Oh, don't pry it. Oh! No, a shit more, and it's broken.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Chuck, what did you do?
I just dug a broken shit more that it didn't break. So deal with it.
Oh, he just flipped out a... Oh,
Pop this little guy out.
is that a Chinese opium bottle?
Sure looks like it. Nice oversized one. Offset neck. Very nice. Cool base. Just don't get these babies wet.
Oh yeah.
Get them wet and
They explode. I noticed that.
Oh yeah, but look at this.
What happened?
always have to check your shovel load. Whenever you take the...
Jeez, how do you miss that?
It just popped out of there.
Weirdo. Oh, beautiful patina champagne. Look at that, a shipwreck bottle. Okay, I thought this was the broken base of a bot, but it looks like some kind of intact jar, just a really strange shape I've never seen before, so we're gonna see what this is right quick. What the hell? What in the tarnation? What is that thing?
It's funky.
That is what?
Giant ink.
It could be an ink or a. It's got a.
That looks like a giant ink.
A knob on the base. This is a new one right here. What the?
It's got an unusual base. Very unusual double collar top. Kind of like, you know, the Canamints in Twilight Zone. Got that kind of double collar, kind of space age look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is unusual.
Yeah, very unusual piece. Unless that's a top stuck into it, but it doesn't appear to be. Okay.
Whoa.
Nice old, very old. It's got a little, no, it's got a little bevel right there. I don't know if that's
Funky Town, USA.
Yeah.
Was this a fancy inkwell that sat on a writing desk in the Old West? If you have any idea what this thing is, let me know in the comments.
What you got, Chucky?
I got this thing out of the way.
Oh, the Chinese.
Got a nice Chinese fine bean pot that's really come loose.
Bean pot.
Yeah. Ash.
that's cool. Chinese food pot. Oh, what did you do?
I didn't do that.
It's a chunka.
Yeah. Something that there's another bottle down there, so.
Yeah, these Chinese pots were really brittle.
Yeah.
Really brittle. I think it's got a little crack in it anyway. But that's an old bottle. That's a patent med from the 1870s. Yeah, that's the thing though. That's what'll do it. You just gotta like, don't. That's terrible. Yeah, it was broken in place. God, that was a cool bot too. Look at the top. Oh. Malaria? What? It says cure for malaria?
And
ague. No, but look on the front. It's face embossed. Oh.
Here's another bottle behind it.
Antidote to malaria.
I think I'm gonna keep. Oh.
That's bad. Yeah, glue it. Oh, there's another piece, dude. Find the other piece. Look at how freaking cool that would have been.
Is it this?
It could be. That could be part of it. Yeah, it almost looks like it. Yep. Yep. That's another piece. Yep. Bam. That is.
I just think
that's a sick bottle, dude. I don't care if that's Eastern. That is a sick bottle. Oh, God. Oh. Look at the top. Oh, that's so cool.
I'm gonna take it, even though it's broken. So I got all the pieces, I think, there.
Yeah, you got to carefully glue that. That is just so cool.
Not for just the. I think that's
Barney
cool
bottle, badass. Yeah, no, that's, and definitely the way the embossing is. It just, and it looks really old. It's patina. It's got a great top.
That was a big problem in the old days.
In the West, before the railroad was built, the fastest mode of transportation was by boat. So in the early days of California, bigger towns were built next to rivers so that goods from cities like San Francisco could be floated upstream into supply towns like Sacramento and Stockton, which were closer to the mining districts that needed these supplies. A big drawback of building your town right next to a river is that you're far more vulnerable to floods. And even when your town isn't inundated with water, you're surrounded by mosquito-infested swamps. Even the dump we're digging in was once the site of a huge swamp. So I'm not surprised that somebody in this town bought a bottle of this stuff to try and fight malaria, which was commonly carried by mosquitoes.
Olive oil. Well, that's whole. Big old olive oil. That's an early one too at that top. That's an 1870s olive oil. If I ever done see it. Well, one of us here has a girlfriend who's yelling at him to get home, so guess who has to leave right now?
Dinner time.
Women.
They'll shut you down. They'll shut you right down.
Thank you, guys.
If you dig, you know, that's why just try not to have a girlfriend in the future or any kind of relationship or friendship with anyone.
Okay.
And don't see your family
I'm gonna
ever.
go home and break up with her. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just do it with a phone call.
Yeah. Call her on the phone.
Oh,
Stay here.
We've been dating for like 72 months, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Bye, Ryan.
6 years. Bye, Ryan.
Chuck.
Looks like a good one. Okay, we're ready to.
Chuck got a good one. Ooh. Stafford's Master Ink. Ooh, beautiful color. No, expose the neck first. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know.
Weirdo. It's got a nice delicate pour spout on it. Here.
Get that up. Okay. All right, looks like it's okay. Excellent. Still
Oh my God.
I want to get that Just hang on a minute. Let me.
Yeah, you
brick,
wanna...
Well, that brick right there is.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get that brick. There's no chance of that getting on the bricks.
Ooh, don't pry a brick. Just maybe just bring the bottle, dig on this side of it and bring it down.
Probably bring it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oops, sorry. I took the honors. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, my digger.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Nice squishy top.
Oh, you squishy.
And it's got the still.
Yeah.
What do you say, it was 80s or 70s?
Yeah, applied top like that. Oh, hell yeah.
Not much for drip, but it's pretty irregular.
Yeah, that's an applied top,
nice.
I tell you.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, there's another.
Hold it up.
A little something right there. Another bottle next to it.
Look at the teal, beautiful color. Stafford's Master Ink. Beautiful Master Ink. Teal in color, applied top, 1880s. Hell yeah. I've met the one I love, Chuck. And her name is Rebecca.
Well.
And she's at the well. Oh my God. Oh, careful. Oh, wow. Rebecca at the well. This teapot adorned almost every Victorian home in the 1870s and 80s. It was a really popular item. Bennington, Rockingham. Rebecca at the well with a biblical scene of Rebecca right there going to the well. This particular one was tossed away because the very tip of the spout broke off. And that's it. The lids to these are pretty hard to find too. Beautiful Bennington, Rockingham. Rebecca at the well teapot. Made of earthenware.
The Rebecca at the Well teapot was manufactured from the mid to late 19th century and is the most popular and longest-selling piece of Rockingham pottery ever produced. Rebecca at the Well is said to have symbolized the role of women in the home, even though Rebecca is a central figure in one of the biggest family dramas of the Bible.
Damn, just flipped out this old window. Look at this, an advertising piece here. Whoa, cool. Guitar and cold remedy, maybe? Fever. Looks like a patent medicine advertisement. Whoa. How cool is that? That's beautiful. Oh, where's more of that? Oh, there is more of that. It's right here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'll try to look for more. Oh my God, it's coming together. On my crappy bed sheets, it's being resurrected. Eli's cream balm for catarrh, cures colds in the head, rose cold, hay fever. Look, it's a dude. There's his nose, mouth, eye. It's a dude's head. Wow. 50 cents. Something Brothers, where it's from, trademark. Oh my God. Then there's these weird pieces. They're smaller to try to figure out. Almost looks like this is a circular border. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to try to put it together more. And if I can get it any more together, I'll film that. Bashwunka. Yeah, I only basically put this piece in there because I figured this ear goes like that, but I didn't do it based on what I thought the words were going to say because I just don't have enough. All these pieces are missing, lost in the dark depths of the dump, you know. Also the dump, when it was picked, you know, like the Chinese, whoever picked through the trash, they probably mixed this around. So those are the only pieces I was able to find. Wow, imagine that sign hole. What a cool sign. It probably hung in a pharmacy or something. In a window, it's like maybe a stained glass window in a pharmacy. Eli's Cream Bomb. Yeah, there's a bottle for this too. I might have one. You find them every now and then. They're like a little mini amber Eastern like pill bottle or whatever, balm. If not, I'll pull a picture from the internet, but yeah. There is a bottle for this. There's a bottle for everything. Yeah. Look at the guy staring at you through splintered eyes. Wow. Great color, man.
Bonus video. Dumpsters of glory.
BottleNed here. I've just had my dreams come to life. I don't know what your dreams are, but mine are a dumpster full of 19th century toxic garbage. What about yours? Triple P.
Can you smell that?
I can. I don't think anyone else can. Oh yeah. Ready to open your Christmas present? Yeah! Bottle dump. Oh, so beautiful. Oh. Some people try to take it to the toxic waste dump. Other people try to take it home. Oh, what waits in here, baby? Oh yeah, old wood, paper. Fuck it, we're going in. Bottle, super bottle powers. People that weep tall dumpsters ish. Oh, I thought I saw something shiny. That is an old tobacco pipe. That's a pipe bowl. Used to have a stem. It's called a penny pipe. And they cost a penny. Get them in an old local saloon or a general store. You smoke and you keep breaking off different parts of the stem if you want to share it with your friends so nobody gets consumption. There you go. It's got a cool patina to it also from being buried in this black ooze. Here's a couple of bottles I saw on the top. Before I had the brilliant idea to start filming, sometimes I just get so excited I can't freaking remember to film. So those are just on top of the dumpster pile. Look at the patina. Just a Leon Parents, but the patina is outrageous. We love that. Crystal Soda Water Company, San Francisco. Hutch Soda. Oh no, Eureka Soda Water. Whoa, excusez-moi. My bad. Eureka Soda Works, San Francisco. That'll make a great glass, drinking glass. Here's your favorite cheese brawl, Vaseline. More patina. All right, off to a good start. The soil's been badly mixed. Look at this, one little chunk of dump layer. Someone's eggs from their Saturday morning breakfast in 1895. I need more of this intact, like horse poop with organic stuff and eggs. It's very mixed. Find anything yet?
All I found is 2 pencils.
Well, better than 2 kicks in the dick.
Honk.
Depends on what you're into.
Whoa. Hey. Okay, I got a spoon, I think. Where was it? Oh yeah, right there. There's an old spoon. So, the thing about these big Victorian stew spoons is that sometimes on this part, you'll see this part right here. You'll see some embossed lettering or something that indicates the restaurant or saloon where it came from. So that would be nice. And then back in this area right here, you'll see the name of the maker. Usually, you know, typically these brass spoons, they say 1847 Rogers Brothers or some crap, or the silver plated ones. A lot of them are generic, but sometimes they have the name of a saloon or a hotel or restaurant, a local one right there. This is probably from a restaurant. Pretty cool. Okay, final tally.
All right, it's a big haul. 2 square nails. And a beautiful abalone butt.
Well, bless you. That's rough. But that's a beautiful button from the
Isn't it?
1800s, made of probably local abalone.
Yeah.
Let's flip it over. I hate to tell you, Paige, because everyone wants to be special. But I found one too.
No.
Who's nicer?
It's okay, we're twinning. Ooh.
Ooh. 1870s to 1890s period, probably on these.
I don't know. Mine's bigger.
What would a shiny abalone button, what kind of clothing would it be on?
Well, these are too small for a coat. Probably a shirt.
Like a nice shirt or just like a working shirt or what?
Not a working shirt, probably. Yeah, more of a nice shirt.
Abalone, you know. Well,
Well,
yeah, better luck somewhere else.
I'll put your button in the bucket.
No, I wouldn't want it to get mixed up with your inferior button, and all of a sudden you end up with my better button.
Well, they said bigger is better, and mine is bigger.
It's not. It's the same size. Good try, though. Let's talk about Victorian spoons, baby, and forks. Let's talk about you and this stuff. All right. Here are all these awesome brass and silver and whatever other metal they're made from. Spoons and forks I dug from 20 feet below the street in that anaerobic, black, soupy, oily dump. And they've been really well preserved. If you dig these out of privies in normal ground, they're not going to be preserved like this. They're going to look like this. This is the only one out of all these that I dug out of a privy. And look, it's got like a hole in it and it's all deteriorated and corroded. That's because oxygen got down there. These are all from that anaerobic mud. And they're almost as good as the day they were made, except for they have a lot of staining to them. I've taken a Brillo pad to a lot of these and scrubbed that black stain off, try to get some of that luster of the metal back. And it actually creates a beautiful effect where you have a combination of the two, the oil and the original metal underneath. So let's just go through these a little bit. And there's many different styles that you see here. You could order these from a catalog. So if you were a business, a restaurant, or a saloon, or if you were at your house and wanted to get some spoons for your household, you go into a catalog and you order different styles. There were different styles of these spoons. Some of them were called medallion, there was Brunswick, Tuscan, Old English, etc., etc. And each design had a specific name you could order. So this is the one that we just found. It's kind of generic, but it's beautiful. It's got that scrubbed brass look. Sheffield Plate Company. That was a big manufacturer of silverware and obviously spoons. I love that just metal look, the way it's been aged by time and a little bit corroded and then scrubbed, and that glowing, that nice warm glow of the old brass. So this is a late 19th century design. You know, you see more of like, I call it a Gilded Age type of spoon, a little fancier. As a general rule, the earlier designs like this, like the Old English or whatever, are a little bit, you know, older, like 1850s or so, as a design patent. And then these more elaborate ones are more like 1860s through 1880s. Okay, this is a spoon that is made of sterling silver. You can see there's a mark, it says sterling, and it also has initials carved into it. So there was a family that was more well-to-do, and this looks like an 1850s or 60s spoon. It could be older because these came from all over the world, and they were brought here to San Francisco by families moving here. So some of these things could be really old too. Not all of them were purchased in San Francisco after the people got here. So that's really cool. So age kind of unknown. I'm not an expert, but this looks at least 1850s or 60s. And this family was more, you know, had some money. They were ballin', I say. Here's a cool one that I scrubbed that looks very early as well. It has some maker's marks indicating where it was made, the metal content, things like that. This one is Barney Badass. It's got this Roman gladiator or something on it. I believe this is the medallion design, at least with Rogers Brothers. This was made by a different manufacturer. Here's a Peyronie's disease fork. This one strikes me as really old. Look at that little seashell on it. It doesn't have a maker's mark, and it's just kind of funky. And it's got like a rounded handle. Kind of a strange thing. It could have been made by some bootleg dude. It could have just been handmade by a craftsman that wasn't, part of a big company. So there's that possibility too. This could have been craftsman art. Here's another Gilded Age. It's just beautiful. Probably 1880s, 1870s on that design. It's like a little kid's spoon. I think these smaller spoons are for kids, I think. Oh boy, this one is really interesting. Notice the guy's name on the back there, Samuel Jelly. And notice it says coin. So this is made of coin silver. And how a lot of these were made is there was a guy, in this case, Samuel Jelly, and he was riding his cart down the street. And housewives and people would come out of their houses and be like, I want some spoons made, and here are my silver coins, because coins back then were gold and silver. So they'd bring their silver coins out to this dude Samuel, and he'd have this special contraption in his cart which would melt down the coin silver and fashion it into the shape of silverware. And you get silverware, and Samuel would receive his payment because some of the silver drippings would drip down into some kind of capture device below where he's making the silverware, and he'd get a bunch of silver at the end of the day, and that was his form of payment. So this was a dude riding around in his cart in the 19th century, a very personalized situation here. This is probably my favorite spoon that I've dug up over the years.
Samuel Jelly was a silversmith who came to California from Massachusetts during the gold rush. He built his business from humble beginnings, and by the 1860s, he was making elaborate silver award trophies for the California State Fair, providing more than $1,000 worth of silverwares for the 1863 event alone.
And then here are some more. This is a very classic design, very early design. So this could be from the 1850s, 1840s. Who the hell knows? Look at that beautiful scrub. I just scrubbed these with a Brillo pad. They're not coins, whatever, I get just to get the mud off and all the crud. This strikes me as also being very old, 1850s, 60s. Another Gilded Age, as I call it. Maybe a pineapple right there. How cool is that? Another one. I love this one. It has a little girl's name on it. That's why I think some of these are children's spoons, these smaller ones. It's because, look, it says Diantha, which is a really weird name today, but, that was a more common name back then. Diantha. So this was a little girl's little personal spoon that she got for a gift. What does it say on the back? The manufacturers. Some more of those marks. Premium. There we go. Look at how small this little guy is. I mean, this has to be a baby spoon. Look at that. Look at the comparison. Oh, and that brings me to dun, 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 my mystery spoon. Probably one of my most mysterious artifacts. So this spoon was manufactured, it looks like, in the Old English style, which is a patent from the 1850s. So pretty early spoon. Dug it out of a dump layer that was no newer than 1895, in my opinion. It was manufactured by 1847 Rogers Brothers of nickel silver. Rogers Brothers, of course, have been manufacturing silverware since, I think 1847 and all through the 20th century. You guys may have heard of them at your grandma's house. So, here's the mystery. Are we ready? There is a crudely debossed stamp that looks like it was added crookedly after the spoon was manufactured and sold, and somebody just stamped, this is what it appears, into the spoon, the words "New Era." Okay, so when I first found this, I thought, oh, this has to be from a restaurant or saloon in San Francisco called the New Era. Probably from about 1890. They were approaching the turn of the 20th century, and they wanted to have a flashy, fancy name indicating the age of modernity when we're about to go into a new century.
new era. And I just assumed this for the longest time, and I started doing some newspaper research, really looking into the California digital newspaper collection. I couldn't find any mention of an establishment called New Era in the 1880s, 90s. And that doesn't mean there wasn't one, it just means my research might have sucked. Okay, what I did find was there were several establishments called New Era all across the country. There was a New Era Hall in Boston. There was a New Era establishment in Kentucky that burned in a fire. There was also a ship that brought supplies to and from San Francisco called, yes, that's right, the New Era. I found mention of it in the newspapers in the 1870s, which would jive with the design of this spoon and kind of the layer that I dug it from, because spoons hung around. My opinion is this spoon is from the ship, the New Era. And for whatever reason, they marked their spoons for use in their commissary with the name of the ship. And if anyone wants to disagree with that, go for it, because I could be wrong. Oh, and there's one more dumb possibility, which is actually kind of funny. There was a silverware company called Oneida that started off as a eugenic sex cult in the 1850s, and then by 1899 they started designing their own silverware or whatever. And then by 1955 they had a line of silverware called the New Era. And I believe there's no association at all, though, because there just isn't. Okay? All right? Because that's stupid. And I don't want to hear anyone in the comments section telling me this spoon is some kind of sex cult and whatever fetish butt plug objects. Okay? Okay? Please? All right, you can. Whatever. I mean, you can say anything you want, man. I don't care. Oh, and here's one of my favorite things about these. Listen to the way they sound. Oh. You just don't hear that anymore. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, I gotta be alone for a second.